trying to think of what we did last week. Last week was sort of the post-Thrommel.
A whole room full of armor, but none of it magical.
Well, there was a magic shield, though.
Yeah.
We did get that.
I have a magic shield. I'm just looking for some plate mail that I can wear. I lost it to a lightning bolt a couple months ago.
Oh, we were fighting a bunch of like shadows, undead shadows last time. You know, they were the typical ones we'd fought many times before. They if they hit you, they zap your strength a bit temporarily. They got a cold touch or something like that. And I think is that all we fought last time? Was just a bunch of those?
A bunch of shadows, yep.
Okay. It was just a bunch of them.
Yeah, you guys stirred up a whole nest of them.
I can't see my character. I can't see Jelliman.
That was my fault for stepping around the corner with the bright ass light.
You can't see Jell. Oh, it's probably because... Yeah, hold on. I don't know why.
I think Jason has them, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll have to reopen the character selection list, and then it should show.
Wasn't there something in the room with that rug?
Yes, there was. A ghostly figure.
Paused right. It
Yes, we
happened,
did.
right?
Pause right when it happened. You are correct, sir.
So
I'm
Jareth
sorry.
is right there with it.
Yeah, that's right.
With what again? Sorry, remind me.
A banshee-looking thing. It was an elf spirit. It didn't scream. It's probably not a banshee, but it was a beautiful elf spirit, and then it all twisted up and got screaming
real
and ugly.
ugly.
Got
And
real
then
ugly.
That's where we quit.
Yeah.
That's where we
You got
quit.
real-
It no longer ties the room together.
Nice. Big Lebowski reference.
I'm an ordained Dudist priest.
Dudist priest. Okay, I like that.
Not
You know,
lying.
I actually...
I perform weddings.
I actually put that on my queue for Netflix to get the DVD. So watch it with my middle daughter because I think she'd like it.
You're
I
obviously not a golfer.
I prefer the term Zen Dudist.
Or El Duderino if you're into the whole brevity thing.
Exactly.
So can everybody see their characters? They can see the map. All good stuff?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Looking good.
So what I need to do... So the Sirenscape lost all of my presets audio level settings, so I'm kind of irritated with them again. Things may be louder or quieter. I basically have to just manually do a main volume control, so if something's too quiet, let me know. So yes, there was a thing. Map. Gareth? See it? And I would like, since this is where we paused it, you heard this sweet song as the little ghostly figure arose out of the body, and once it did, she turned and looked at Jareth, got an angry look on her face, and it went completely angry and aged and rotting in a split second, and that's where we're going to start initiative. So everybody needs to roll initiative, please. And let's see.
How do I roll initiative for turn undead?
Just roll initiative off the front of your sheet. Or at the top, right next to your turn undead, there's an initiative button. You can double click that too. That's just like your plain initiative, like what Bjarni did. Alright. So our first person is Jolliman. What are you doing, sir?
I don't know if I can tell if that's undead or not, but I'm going to try and turn.
Okay, is that what you're doing as well, Bjarni?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do too.
Okay, so both your turn. Alrighty. Go ahead, and I'm gonna do the tables and turn. And you are what, level 7 or what?
I am Jolliman's level 6 cleric.
Or 6. Alright, so give me a D10 or D20 in out in the open. Why did it do that? Ah. Alright, I gotta fix something. There we go. Fix this shit. Alright. So an 11. You call upon whoever your deity is, and I forget. Forgive me. But it does nothing. Has no effect on the creature. Garden.
He's holding his initiative. Move along, please.
Alrighty, Corthane. You could hear the eerie sounds coming from behind you, but that's all you've heard so far.
Right, so I don't know, I guess I'm still moving this way.
Alright. Tell me where you want to go. Oh, I need to... So his light source is out of your line of sight again, so you can see better because of infravision. You can see that area opens up to the north here. Thank you, Charles or Finio, for resubscribing.
No problem, man. I'll start at you every month when it pops up.
Thank you. All right, Corthane, what do you want to do, bud? You can see there, so you can move or do whatever you want to do. You just need to tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll just keep going forward until something happens that makes me not want to do this. I'll just come
So
up
are
to
you
the
moving
corner
quietly?
here. Yes, sir. Let me get my roll
Quietly?
here. Yeah, I gotta look through a million things. Give me a sec. There we go.
You can see what looks to be a table with things on it. And directly in front of you, to the right of you, you can see another table. You can see a shelf off in the distance, but since you're using infravision, you can't really see if there's anything on them or anything other than that. You still can move a little further if you would like. Otherwise, we'll end your round there.
Yeah, I'll just stay there for now.
All right, Bjarni, you going to do the same thing your compatriot did? Try to turn?
Yep, calling on the holy light of Pelor.
And you are what level again? Effective?
Effectively 8.
8. Right, give me a roll, please. You can do it out in the open.
Oh,
15.
that's a good number.
Good.
It doesn't seem to have any effect on her. Morgan, what you doing, sir?
My memory is I was kind of watching the back, but there's really nothing going on here.
Nope. Not yet.
So I'm just gonna move up. I don't really know enough to know that there's potentially combat going on in there, I don't think.
No, but you can hear the strange sort of singing sounds. Do you have the audio stuff?
I do not.
Okay. Yeah. If you'd have I'm not going to pretend like I'm that person, so you just heard the sing-songy voice.
So I'm gonna move up here and just kind of take things in for this turn.
Okay. Grimlock, sir, what are you doing?
So I hear singing, scary singing from up there.
Yep.
And I'm seeing party members go in that direction.
Yep.
And so I'm, if I'm not hearing anybody like yelling for my help or like anybody that's actively in combat, I'm basically telling the party, okay, guys, let me know if you guys need help up there. I got the fountain down here. And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
You and your fountains.
He had a traumatic experience.
I guess so.
Alrighty, so I need Jarny, Jalaman, Borgin. No. Jarny, not you. Jalaman and Borgin, I need you two to give me a save versus spells, please. Ooh, somebody failed.
Ooh.
Jalaman failed. Jalaman, the sight of the face of that creature just reaches into your soul and terrifies you, and you turn and run. So since you didn't move this round, I'm going to give me a left, right, straight ahead roll. Give me a D6. 1 to 2 will be left. You're going to go left. And we'll leave it there for now.
At least I'm not blind.
No. You don't have any resistance to fear or anything, do you?
Just whatever a half elf would have. I don't.
Okay,
I
so
think I have
that.
resistance to sleep. I think.
Yeah, I just know some people have items or some specialty priests have resistances, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Bjarni and Jareth, you guys are okay. Oh, Jareth, what are you doing?
No. I am going to pull out my sword, click it over to all defense, and then try and see what this thing is going to do.
All right, do it. You know what? Why is Malachus even in this thing? Is he connected? Bill here? He's connected. He's just not. Okay, and I didn't notice he was even.
He's not in Discord.
He's not. There we go. I didn't even know he was here. I didn't. He's definitely not in Discord, like you say.
He might be joining soon. I just saw him go active.
I put him on the map, and that may have done that. So, are you going to parry as well?
Yeah. Yes, and I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up 5 feet if I can do that without drawing an attack of opportunity.
You cannot. You can
stay where I am
do a defensive fallback, and you can move a 30-year move, which in your case is 440, and not draw an attack of opportunity. So as long as you end up behind somebody else, it can't follow you. Well, as long as you end up behind somebody, well, it can follow up until the point somebody's in the way. So, like, if you want to move behind Bjarni, it could follow all the way up to Bjarni because it hasn't moved yet.
Okay, I don't want to suck it up to somebody else, but I will put my back. No, I can't.
So let me look up parrying rules. because I think, I mean, if you want to, use your sword to defend and then do parrying, because I think I think you get like -4 to your armor class if you go parrying, and if there is parrying optional rule. Can't move or cast spells, but you warriors gain half their level AC bonus, half their level. You get +3 to your ACs, or -3 to your AC. So let me make an effect real quick, just so I can have that.
Okay. Then I'll parry, and I've got my sword on full defense, and I am trying not to be touched by this thing. I won't move at all.
He's gonna go all Matrix.
He's gonna eat the blue pill.
Yes.
So for one round, you're going to go full parry. You can't even move when you do this either. So basically, you're standing there and blocking and trying to block every attack that comes at you. Okay.
Right.
All right, Parafel, what are you doing?
He heard all the commotion, correct?
Yes.
He really can't see her from there. Let me move him to... He's going to move to there.
Okay.
He does see her from there, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That's where he's going to hold. Next.
All right, it is Garten, because he held his initiative.
He saw the buddy go running away, so he's going to follow him.
Saw the buddy running away?
Yeah, his
What do you mean?
buddy. His other party member. Hold on a minute.
Oh,
I'm trying
okay,
to
gotcha.
give a-
Jowman.
What is this?
Oh, the runner. Gotcha.
Hold on.
What you looking for? His move is 6, so you can
Yeah,
run
I was
12.
moving by 6. He's following him to there. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Now you look at him and you can see just terror in his eyes. He is like standing there looking back and forth. He's gonna keep running. Basically, you caught up to him just as he's about to dash off again.
I'm going to grab a hold of him.
Well, we'll do that
Okay.
next round. If you beat his initiative, we'll give you the chance. Malchus.
All right, guys. Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
So I'm going to ask a Darren question and say what's going on.
Yeah, I get that. You've been away for probably like I think the last 3 games. But so just a quick overview of this situation. You guys had been exploring the temple. You came across this area, and about right here, they found a secret door with some things that are not a secret door, a secret compartment that had a bow, a cloak, and something else that I forget off the top of my head. Does anybody remember what it was? Bow, a cloak, and boots.
Yeah, like some elven
Oh,
boots
you're
or
talking
something.
about right here, yeah.
Some elven chainmail or something like that.
It was elven
That's
chain.
it. Yeah. Elven chain, elven cloak, and a bow that looked of elven make. And then whenever they moved into the room, they saw a figure on the floor that had been killed many years ago. Desiccated body in robes, look really nice, wearing rings. The room itself looks very formal. The bed is a canopy bed. All of it's covered in spider webs and dust and stuff, though. Then Jareth moved up to examine the body. When he did, this ghostly figure rose up out of the body, and that's where we're at. So, and all you heard was the sort of sing-songy voice that kind of changed to screeching sort of voice, and then you saw some party members rushing up into the room.
Nice. Okay. Very good. All right. So for my turn, I guess I will move.
Okay.
There.
Good. You can definitely see her now. And then we will move to the next round. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Once we resist being frightened, is that it for the combat, or is that every turn?
You don't know what it's based on right now. You don't even know that. I mean, that those guys had to make saves. You didn't have to make a save, did you? You weren't in the room yet.
Yeah, I made a save.
Oh, right now you don't know. I mean, you won't know until it's her turn again. Sorry, really.
No, that's fine. I know it is scary, obviously. Jeez.
Yeah, so I think Malachus and Parafel are the two that moved in. All right, I think everybody has rolled. Looks like Parafel, you get to go first, sir.
Get 3 magic missiles.
All right.
He's done.
So what I should have done before you rolled that, you are looking at her, and I need you to make a save versus spells to see if you actually are able to get the magic missile spell off before you do it. Oh! Unfortunately, the sight of her terrifies you. You won't have to. You can add the spell back because you get scared before you can get it off. Need to undo what you did. Instead, you give me a d6. 1 to 3 is my left. That means you're running this way. I have no choice where to go right now, so we'll put you right there. And then I'm going to uncover the whole area since you're in it. And we'll leave it at that. Jareth, what are you doing, sir? You going to keep parrying?
Keep parrying.
Alrighty, so let me add the effect again. If you want, I think I made it to where you guys can see it. There is a parry effect in the effects. If you go to the menus and go to the effects option, there is a list of custom effects on the right. The one you want is parry. I think you can see it. Should be down at the bottom.
Do not.
I don't see it.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
let
maybe.
me-
There it is. It's in the pull down the scroll list. It's not on the conditions.
No. Yeah, it's
Right.
custom. It's custom.
Yeah.
So scroll down and grab that little man and drop it on yourself. And what that'll do is, because every round that'll expire on you, because it only lasts one round.
When you say drop it on myself on my sheet, party sheet.
No, in the combat tracker, or on your token on the map. One of the two.
Yeah, target yourself and then click the button. Is all.
That
you need
too
to
will
do.
work. There you go.
Got it.
All good.
All good.
Alrighty, Garten. You go before he does.
He's
So,
gonna try and grab him.
Make a straight attack from like the thackle on the front of your character sheet.
Oh, that's
And
gonna
that is
miss.
going to miss. Yeah, that's not even an AC 10. So yeah, you missed him. You tried to grab him. Malachus.
Okay. Let's see if I can target her.
You're looking at her?
I have to target her.
Yep. So give me a save versus spells, please. Yeah, you made it. All right. Do what you were going to do then. Oh, magic missile.
Okay,
All right.
that should do it.
She going to Oof. And you are parrying, so you're not going to get your attack of opportunity because that is your full action thing. He is moving to Bajarni and going to attempt to touch him. Oh, nat 20!
Again, that's way too much glee in that.
I never hit, man, unless it's a nat 20. And the cold of the grave causes 2 damage. Yeah. Alright, Grimlock.
Okay, so I've been actively watching that fountain, but I've seen a couple guys run by me, and they looked more scared of that whatever's in that room than I am of this fountain. So I'm thinking I better get involved. So I'm gonna take off. Go ahead.
You can even see her from where you're at now.
Okay, well I'm barreling down on her. I'm heading right for her. I'm gonna go swing my axe. So do you want me to save versus spells once I get there? Yep.
Right there?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Please do. Give me a save versus spells. Because her visage is terrifying. Oh my god, you guys!
Wow. Go left, go left.
You want me to roll a d6?
Yes, 1 to 3 is left, my left. Come on, baby.
Did it not roll?
Give it a second. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, something's going on. I've got to figure out. Yeah, it's not you. I'll take the first one, so you go here.
It's probably because of that level drain or something that's on me. Maybe
it does, but I don't know why. I thought I had sorted out how that would work. But all right, now give me a d6 again. 1 to 2 will be left. So you go straight.
Not into the fountain.
Okay. Wait a minute. Your move base is 3, so you can only move 60.
Yeah, because I got drained or whatever.
Yep.
I'm weak.
Yep, so that's your double move right there. Alrighty. Charlatman. You are running. You can go here, go back, and you gotta go here. Now give me a d6. 1 to 3 is north. Can't go anywhere else. Give me... Actually, I'm not going to make you roll because you don't want to go north.
You need to queue up Yakety Sax from Benny Hill.
Yep. I'm getting my steps in.
You are! You are. You're absolutely getting your steps in. Alright. Who is next is Jarny. What are you doing, sir?
I'm going to swing my mighty sword, whatever I carry. I don't know if it's a sword or whatever.
Mace, I think, is the word you're looking
Mace, rod. The
Rod
rod of smiting.
Yeah. That is a miss, sir.
Yeah, that's a miss.
No. All right, Borgin. Priest of Death. What are you going to do?
I'm going to invoke the name of Anubis to inspire fear right at this creature.
Alrighty. Trigger the effect. Not the effect. Trigger the, use the usage. When you do it, you send this black cloud of just, looks like dust scattered with bones and skulls and all this stuff, and it just kind of swirls around her, and she just kind of laughs it off. She's like, it doesn't affect her. She seems to be uninspired, feared. You suspect it has something to do with her nature. Something to do with what she is. All right. Poor thing, what are you doing, sir?
Do I hear anything yet?
You can hear
You
people
start?
screaming, and you saw Parafel run past you, like screaming like he was terrified.
Oh. All right, guess I'll head over here, see what's going on. We'll go that far. I'll have my bow out in case I see anything.
All right, you don't see anything when you get there.
All right.
Or you want to
as far
stop?
as yeah, I'm gonna stop there and just cover the doorway.
Yeah.
And keep an eye on that fountain, man.
You know, I really don't know why it does that. That's just annoying. It shouldn't even be doing that. That bothers me. I'm gonna have to test using your character to see what's going on. But it shouldn't be updating encumbrance unless your strength changes, and your strength isn't changing. Alright, Borgin and Malachus. Oof, somebody got a good roll.
Oh, sorry.
Somebody else got a good roll. Alrighty. Garten.
All right.
He went zipping past down the hall, ran past you again. You're like, I can't keep up with him.
So he gets to there and he sees his friend the dwarf.
Yep.
So he's like, "What's going on?"
You can see in his eyes something you rarely see in Grimlock unless it's water, and it's fear. His eyes are just wide open. In fact, he doesn't even have his axe with him. He dropped it, by the way.
If it scared him that bad, he's going to follow right along behind him because whatever's up there is too scary for Garten.
All right. Parafel. Oh, he's running. That's right. Actually, you know what? Give me a save versus spells up there, and we'll see if you just stay there. If you make it, you stay. If you don't, you run.
I failed.
You run. You really don't have much choice where you're going to run right now. Yeah, because you're going to hit 120 before you get to. So beginning of next round. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to do 240. Sorry.
He moves at 9, by the way. He's slightly encumbered. Yeah.
So yeah, you would be somewhere in there, we'll say.
Yeah.
Malachus launching another volley of missiles, I take it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, that should do it.
All right. Organ.
I'm going to charge this unidentified creature.
Yeah, you only got 5 feet to move, so you can certainly move and then attack her for sure.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Oof. Miss, sir. All right, Jareth. What are you doing this round?
Okay, is the body still behind me? The physical body that I was looking at when I first walked up here?
Yes. Still there.
And could you describe it again so that I have it clear?
Sure. Let's see. A mummified body face down, the hilt of a dagger protruding from its back. It's clad in rotting splendor, garments of silk, jewels from gleaming earrings, and a necklace, and a bracelet, and some rings on its skeletal hand. The right hand clutches some kind of carved stone thing.
Okay, I'm going to again I'm not going to parry this round. She moved away, but
Yep.
I'm going to put the sword on full defense, and I'm going to pull the dagger out of the back of the corpse. If I have to move 5 feet, I will. And that's and then I'll take a look at the dagger once I got it in my hand.
Okay. Alrighty, you pull it out, and I'll describe it next round.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, the spirit seems to be distraught at the damage that the missiles are causing to it, and she lets out a wail that pierces your soul. Those of you that are within 30 feet. Let me draw a circle. If I can remember how to do this. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Nope. I'll figure it out. There we go. That's 10. We want 30, right? All of you except Jareth need to give me a save versus death. Regardless of whether you save or not, except for Jareth, your ears are bleeding. You reach up and you can see blood coming out of your ears. The scream is so loud and so piercing, your vision blurs.
Yep. We all save really well.
Everybody in that circle or everybody?
Everybody in the circle. So it looks like Bajorni and Malachus failed. Yes?
That looks correct.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Bajorni and Malachus drop to the ground. Their mouths open, blood pouring out their eyes, blood coming out of their tear ducts, blood coming out of their ears. Let me see if I can move this thing. So let me... Alright, gentlemen. You are going to continue running here. Give me a d6, please. What is your move, by the way? 12.
Apparently, we don't have our correct resistance gear on for this fight.
No.
Poor thing. You hear this scream that just... I mean, even from here, it just... You have blood coming out of your ear as well. But other than that, that's all that happened.
That's all? That's not enough. I'm intrigued. Let me come around the corner here. And let's see.
Let's see. Malachus and Bajorni are basically down for you. If you want to move where they're at, you can, but they're on the ground.
I'll drop my bow and come in with my short sword. But I think that's going to be most of my movement, right? What I got? I got 12.
That is, yeah, you didn't move more than half, so you can attack at the end of it. But before you do that, I need you to make a save versus spells.
Let's go.
Please don't roll a 1 or 2, man.
How about a 17?
You did it! There you go. The visage of her is
Yay!
terrifying, but for
Hot
whatever
damn.
reason, you are immune to the effect. Can make your attack.
Stab this,
He's seen some ugly women before.
yeah, stab this cold-hearted bitch right in her heart. She reminds me of my last girlfriend.
Oh!
All right. Come on. Oh, and that one. There we go.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Right. All right,
Welcome
that's
to
my
the party,
turn.
pal.
Alright, Grimlock. Let's see. Give me a D6, please.
All right.
Here. And your move is
Still 3.
3, so you can move to there, and that's your action for the round. Bjarni is on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay there and bleed.
Malachus is not on there. Okay, everybody roll initiative, please. Man, why is it doing that? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Some of you guys can't see that. I'm sorry.
Could it have to do with my gauntlets of ogre power, trying to set my strength?
Yeah, I don't. It may be. I'm gonna have to look at it and see if I can't make it only do it once instead of that often. Alrighty, Parafel.
I
We're
needed that.
running this way. Boy, give me a D6, please. And your move is 9, you said?
Yeah, it's 9.
1, 2,
You
3,
can keep
4,
on going.
5. Give me a D5. Just say slash die space 1D5. That'll make it easier for me. 1, 2. Oh, you can turn around and go back the other way. Give me a D6 again.
I think it missed the. There.
That's where you would stop right there. Malachus is on the ground. Poor Thane. What are you doing, sir?
Casting shield on myself, obviously,
Right?
and that'll be my turn.
Jolliman. Check. Give me a. I'll do it for you because you may not. 1d5. 2. 1, 2. Can you go that way? Yes, you can. I'm gonna leave you there. Jareth, what are you doing, sir?
What's the knife look like?
Looks like a regular dagger.
Jeweled or
Nope.
enchanted? You know, maybe runes or anything? No, nothing special.
It
Okay.
just looks like a plain dagger covered in, probably, brown blood, but it looks like it.
long.
It's old,
dried.
whatever it is, yeah. Stained, whatever it is.
Then she had the corpse had a stone gripped in in one of its hands, right?
Yep.
I will pick that up.
Alrighty. You
And
pick
look at
that up. Your initial, your first thought when you see it is, it looks like a stone that is. It's kind of like what we'd have a pet rock, sort of flat, like a river stone, very smooth, but it's got some symbol on the front of it. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
And the creature is going to try to touch Poor thing, and she does. 4 damage. You can feel the grave reaching out for you. Give me a save versus spells, Grimlock, and if you save, you stay where the room you're in. You do. You kind of hide in the corner. You think you're safe. Bajarni's down. Garten, what are you doing, sir?
He's following Grimlock.
Alrighty.
He's going to try and snap him out of his fear.
He looks terrified. He is in the corner. Yeah. He doesn't seem to be aware of your presence yet.
At this point in time, he's going to try and smack him around. It's the only time he's ever going to get away with it.
Alrighty. Starts trying to slap him in the face. Borgin.
I'm going to swing at the unidentified creature.
You say miss or
Yep.
roll for initiative? Alright, Jareth. You look at it, and it looks like some kind of mystical ruins. You're not sure what they are. What do you want to do with it? It's a black stone with green sort of striations in it, lines.
Like malachite?
No, the stone itself is black, but it's got green sort of lines and through it.
Oh, okay.
Green colors.
Okay. I'm not any good.
The green doesn't look natural to the stone. You've never seen a black stone with green lines in it like this.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh, the only arcane guy we've got here is Korathane, right?
Malachus
So
and Paraphel. As
Malchus
well.
is on the ground. Parafel.
Paraphel's running around scared.
So Korathane's there. I'm gonna slide it across the floor up to his feet.
Okay, give me a roll to hit, please. Back off the front of your character sheet. Try to hit AC 8. That's AC 5, so you got to ride in front of him. Alright. Remark. Give me a save versus spells, Remark. You're staying in the room. Gentleman
What a waste
is.
of a nat 20.
Give me a D6, please. Alrighty, you're going left. Give me a D6, please. Ready, Garden. You're slapping him around.
Yeah, he's smacking him. Snap out of it, man.
Alright, so Grimlock, give me a save, but do it at a -5. Save versus spells. Oh. You don't break him out of it. Alright, core thing.
Alright, casting Blur this round.
Alrighty.
And then I'll take a look at whatever the hell just hit my foot after that.
Alright. Cast it. There we go. Malachus is not standing. Jarny is not standing. Parafel. Running around. Give me a d6. 1 to 3 is left. Otherwise, you're going south. Just gonna run here. I'm just gonna put you all the way back up in this room. No. Morgan.
I'm gonna swing.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now she gets to go. See if she can hit Corthane. No! Roll for initiative. That is weird. When you roll initiative, it's... I gotta figure that out.
I can try unequipping those gloves if you want.
No, it's not that. It has something to do with the initiative effect or something. I don't know. Just talking out loud, I guess. Give me a save versus spells, Parafel.
He made it. I guess he's staying there.
Yes, but at the end of when you start next round, you will no longer be frightened. Malachus is down. Jalaman is running. Give me a save. Well, not yet. Going this way. You're going this way. I have nowhere else to go, but in here. Alright, now give me a save versus spells, Jalaman. Alright.
It's better than the one I rode last time.
Yeah. Jareth.
Okay, I've tried everything I can to try and end this without just attacking. So I'm just gonna have to attack her, and then life is gonna suck. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and move behind her, and then do a back attack if I can.
She is completely aware of your presence, but you can certainly make an attack at +2. Because you're attacking her from behind while she's focused on the other. Oh, that's gonna hit. -9. I think that hits.
8 points.
Here you go. Alrighty.
Nice.
Jarny is down. Grimlock. Give me
What do you
a
want me to do?
save versus spells. Oh, you made it. Look at that. You two are next round.
Another
You'll be
nat
able
20.
to, yeah, you'll be able to act on your own. You are no longer frightened next round.
Okay, so I'll be able to run in there and roll a 1 to hit. Yep.
Absolutely, if that's what you want to do. Garton, you're smacking Grimlock around, and he seems to snap out of it, and he's like, seems, doesn't have that fearful look in his face anymore.
Right. He tells me, "Come on, man, they need us," and he takes off.
Righty.
See, he can. His move is 6. Yeah, 6. So he can do a full move.
As soon as Garton starts to bolt for the back to head towards the room, I said, "Watch out for that fountain!"
He's running to there. Oh, I gotta move some stuff here. Yeah.
Alrighty, Borgin.
Back again. Nope, missed.
Oh. She makes another swipe at Corathane. Hits. Dude, wow. Corathane, here you go, sir. Got a stone at your feet, this screaming woman in front of you. What are you going to do?
Well, if she's swinging at me, I don't have time to be looking at no stone. So I'm going to swing at her back.
Go for it.
Well, her front, rather. Oh, I missed.
No! You missed. Alrighty. Roll for initiative. Oh, looks like, wow, you guys are rolling pretty quick tonight. Malchus is down. Parafel.
He's out of it now, right?
Yes.
He's back.
You're not
back
sure
to
where
his
you're
senses.
at because you've never been here. But yes, you are back to your senses.
He can hear noises, though, right?
Nope, not from where you're at.
And he'll get there and I guess see. That's where he'll stop.
And Jareth.
Okay, I'll attack again.
Alrighty.
Still +2 or just normal this time?
It's normal, yeah. Oof. Oof. Ooh, that's pretty hard. Alright.
Swing and a whiff.
Grimlock. Move
All right,
base
I'm
is
heading
3.
back to where the party is.
You can move 60 feet. Awesome. Oregon.
Here we go again.
That was a
Womp womps.
miss. Barney is down. Jolman did not save. Alright, Jolman, give me another save. Fail.
So close. It's gonna end up back in the village.
If only. You turn to see this figure. And this thing rises, it sits up from inside the coffin and says, "Oh, you're back. I am hungry." Jumps out of the coffin and moves to there. Spirit is going to keep attacking Orthane and miss. Orthane.
All right. Well, I already rolled for what I'm going to do this round, but I know what I'll do next round. So this round, I'll just try to stab again. Probably miss.
Go for it.
Yep. Come on. Nope. All right.
Wow, you guys are not having good luck tonight with the rolls.
I don't have very good thaco.
Well, 3 doesn't help. All right, Garten.
Garten, since he came in a full sprint, he's going to attempt to tumble through his comrades and end up right there beside Jareth.
Okay. Give me a roll.
So you'll need a tumble.
And you make it. And your AC is improved by 4 for now, for a round. That is, tumbling is your entire action. So,
Right.
yeah.
Let's see if I can get the effect.
Roll for initiative, folks.
Is there no tumbling effect?
Don't worry about it. I
Okay.
need to add one, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just added it as a power. You could just drag it from my sheet to his, Mike.
We are rolling the crap out of the initiative rolls, though.
So, Jolman rolled his save already. He failed. So, what would happen is he would run away. At the same time, this thing is going to take a swipe at him. Because he gets to do that. As a...
That's the suck.
We want fist. Oh, you locked out! He rolled a 1. But you see it quickly following behind you. Give me a d6, please. Oh, you lucky. And then I'll put you right here. And it is going to end up right there. Right.
At least have the common decency to yell train in OOC.
Defend his own.
I gotta shout. Gotta do that in shout actually.
Gareth.
Attacking again.
Oh! Missed.
All right.
Poor thing.
Alright, I'm gonna tumble in place. Could I do that and try to pick up the stone at my feet by chance?
Add a -2 modifier to your tumble.
Alright, I'll give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? That's right, I said it.
You could run smack dab into her and be prone.
I'm tempting fate. Let's go.
Oh! Yeah, good roll, man. That's a one time you won or won. You did it perfectly. You executed the maneuver absolutely perfectly. Yeah.
Right, handspring in place, pick the stone up, and then put the effect on myself real quick here.
Alrighty.
Hope I don't get wrecked.
Journey's down. Borgin.
Oh, I accidentally put my effect on someone else.
Journey. That's alright. He won't care. You hit.
Hey.
And when you do,
Nice.
she vanishes in a puff of vaporous smoke.
I'm gonna curse her presence on this plane.
Alright, and that was Borgin. This. What is he gonna do? I think he's just gonna try to hit you again. That did hit. Damage.
back.
All right. So you guys don't know what happened. Grimlock.
So I am running back into that room.
Okay.
But I don't get my full 60 feet because I kind of stop and look around the corner at this fountain to make sure it's not about to kill me as I pass by. So I go about this far.
Okay. And Malicus is down. Fairfell. Oh, there he is. Fairfell. Brian.
He stepped away.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, both of his characters are on the end. I'll tell you what, this is a good time because I apparently drank something and I need to go bio. So we'll take a 10-minute break. We'll come back at 9:25. Alrighty, we are back. And we were at Parafel, who was AFK, who's not AFK anymore. What are you doing, sir?
Sorry.
You're good.
Well, I guess he'll move on into the room.
Please pick a square.
I know it dropped off. Sorry. Right. Hold on.
Again.
Right there.
There you go.
Let me scroll in a little closer. It might help.
And Garten.
So the thing is dead.
Yes. Seems to be. It vanished.
And there's a bed in here.
Yep. That's what the purple thing is.
All right. He will examine the bed.
You move over to the bed.
Yeah.
Take you a while to yeah. It'll take you a while to examine it. I need everybody except for Jolman. Add 10 to your initiative modifier. You know how to do that? If you do not, on the bottom left of your screen where it says modifier, click on that. It'll make a little box. You can type 1-0 and then before you roll your initiative.
You want me to do that?
No, everyone but Jolman. Basically what I'm doing is making them go after you because your situation needs to be resolved and they're not really concerned about it right now. Alright, it looks like our vampire is going to try to make another swipe. Yep. I guess he's gonna have to. And he missed. And Jolman, give me a save versus spells, please. Ugh. Alrighty. Give me a D6, please. Move face is 6. Fortunately, when you're running away from him like that, he gets to make another dang swipe at you. So oh, he's gonna miss again. Look at that, man! You are lucking out. Journey is down. Garten, you see bed in front of you. It's going to take you 10 minutes, so basically it's going to take you 10 rounds to examine that. Malachus is down. Jareth, you see Barney and Malachus both down. Parafel is back. You don't see Jalan.
There is not much I can do for the guys that are down. I'm no medic. So I will... do we still have a cleric that's up?
Jolliman, in theory.
But he's not here.
Exactly.
Yep.
Morgan's a cleric.
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Oh, okay.
Don't have any healing spells, but
Are those two guys dead? I mean, dead?
Nobody's checked.
I'm asking, so I'll go and check. Let's see. I'll check Barney, see if he's dead.
All right, give me a wisdom check in the tower, please. You don't know.
Okay. I can't tell.
Fourth thing.
I'm gonna examine the stone. Can I do like a spellcraft check on this thing, or well?
Sure thing.
Let's see.
Yep.
Actually, hold on one sec. I'm gonna cast detect magic on it first.
Okay, that'll take you this round to do that.
Sure.
You cast a spell, and the stone glows as if magic.
Boy.
Morgan.
Morgan's just gonna move back out to the hallway, kind of where he was posted up before this this freaky lady appeared.
Okay. Go ahead and good there?
Yep.
Well. Parafel, what are you doing?
He will examine that mummified body. Was it laying right here? Close?
You'd have to move right about there.
Okay.
About where Jareth was at. Alrighty, it will take you several rounds to examine the body, but that's what you want to continue doing. Grimlock.
So I can see that the guys that are down are still breathing.
Nope.
And I look,
You can't
what do
see
you mean,
anything
nope?
because you don't know. You haven't looked.
I'm standing right next to them, right?
Yeah, but they're all wearing armor and all kinds of other stuff. You can't really tell unless you try to examine them. And if you want to do that, you can. Give me a wisdom check in the tower. If you want to do that.
Yeah, I want to check the guys that are down, see if they're still breathing.
You'll be
There
able
you
to
go.
check one. Which one do you want to start off with?
The one that's closest to me.
Malachus?
Yep.
Okay. You don't think you can hear his breath. You don't think you can hear him breathing.
I'll say, guys, I don't think Malachus is breathing.
Everybody but Jolliman, add 10 to your initiative and roll, please. So Jolliman, it looks like you're going to get to go first before he does. So go ahead and give me a save versus spells, please.
Oh, come on.
Oh! Okay, let's see. How long does that thing last? Okay. Alright, everybody but Perfil has rolled and Malachus.
Yo, sorry.
I know what Perfil's doing. I know what Malachus is doing. Jolliman. is running. Before he does, his friend going to take a swipe at him. Ooh, that's a hit. Second, please.
Do I need to do something?
Nope, you're good. And I can see what's going on here. All right. Oh, we need to run you first. 1 second. Alrighty, give me a give me a D6, please. Move base is 6. There. Fourth thing, what are you doing?
Now I'm using spellcraft on this thing. Now that I know it's magic.
Okay, give me a check in the tower, please.
My bad. Shit.
Never mind, you failed. You have no clue what it is.
Alright, fine.
Jareth.
All right, since I can't tell if these guys are alive or dead, I just have no skill there. I'll go and
Well, the first person you check, you weren't sure. I mean, you could check the other guy.
Okay, I'll check.
And I'm assuming you checked Bjarni.
Barney, I'll check Malachus. I'll check Malachus next.
All right, give me
Another
a
wisdom
check
check.
in the tower, please. Yep.
My worst stat.
You think he's dead?
He's dead, Jim.
This guy. Just right on the heels. Barton.
He said he's going to be checking the bed for a while.
Oh, yep. Yeah, he will. And Grimlock.
All right, so I checked one of the guys, and he doesn't appear to be breathing, right?
Yep, Malachus. Same thing that Jareth said.
Okay, well, I'll report it to the party, and at the same time, I'll be like, "Has anybody seen Jalaman? Did anybody see him? I saw him running out. Did anybody see which way he ran?" And with that, I'll start making my way out to try and find him. I at least saw that he went this way. And I will. Well, I won't take a full double move or whatever. So I'll move to like
Gotcha.
right there.
You're good.
There you go.
You're good. Morgan, sir, what are you doing?
Did I hear somebody say we're trying to find Jalaman? Is that the...
I am. Yes, I've realized that he's not with the party anymore, and I remember seeing him run this way initially. So yes, I'm going to see if I can track him down.
Move over here. See if I can see him or...
Is that as far as you want to go?
Yeah, because there's so many ways to go out of this room. So for now, yeah. Just want to see if I can see or hear anything or like see any evidence or whatever.
Not right now. Not right now. All right, everybody, roll initiative, and if you are not Jolliman, add 10 to your initiative. Somebody's shooting fireworks tonight. Alright, looks like everybody. Malachus is unconscious. Alright, gentlemen, give me a save versus spells. Actually, no. You are no longer frightened. It finally wore off on its own. You see this. I don't think you were here when you guys fought it, but your character was there. You weren't there. He wasn't there, but his character was there. So you recognize it. It looks like the vampire that they talked about fighting, or what they thought was a vampire. You can see there's a little line across its neck, but it seems to be reattached. And its fangs are hanging out. Its claws are bared. And it is looking to tear you a new asshole. What do you want to do?
Attack it. No, wait. Turn. Try and turn it.
Alrighty. Let's do it the quick way this time. Target him. I'll target him for you. And then double click the turn on the top of your action stuff. Let's see if it works. Should. 6 of the 17 probably didn't. Let me check my table, make sure. You are 6th. You rolled a 17. Yeah, that would have not turned him anyway, so. He seems to be unaffected by the light of your holy symbol. And he decides to try to take a bite out of it. Or, in this case, face. Oh, this guy cannot hit the broadside of a barn. Hardcore thing. You're not sure what the stone is.
Alright, who gave this thing to me?
Jareth did.
Alright, where the hell is Jareth? Anybody know where Jareth? Oh, he's right there.
I'm in the room with you.
Alright, I'll go hand Jareth the stone. I think he dropped this. It's magic. I don't know what it does.
Me either. I'll take it.
Alright, and that'll be it for me.
Alright. Borgin. You can hear the sound of battle to your left.
I'm gonna move up and attack if I can.
Less than half your move, you can make an attack. That's a hit. Damages. Urfil is still looking to body. Jareth, what are you doing?
I'm taking the stone from Corthine.
Hmm?
I'm taking a look at the stone. I don't know what it does, so I'll put it in a belt pouch.
I'll give it to you later. Just for making sure to remind me. And Grimlock.
Okay.
Okay.
You see Borgin run off down the hallway looking for Jolliman. That's the last thing you saw.
Yep, I'm following him. If Borgin was running, I'm running after him. There you go. I get to the room. That's it for me. And I'm calling as I go, not yelling and hollering, but I'm like, "Hey guys!"
Hold on, Mike.
Alright, aren't you examining the bed?
No, Grimlock actually hollered out that he thought these guys were dead, right?
Yes, I definitely did. I told the
Before he
party
left,
that
he
I don't
said
think
people,
yeah.
Yeah. He is going to move down there, and he's going to look and see if maybe Bjarni or Malchus has a potion of healing he might throw down their throat.
1 second.
He
Cancel your
has no
thing.
healing.
1 second. Let me see. So you are rummaging around in Bjarni's stuff, looking in his belt pouch. I want you to give me save versus spells.
He failed horribly.
So you open up his belt pouch to look for a potion, and you see a couple of things, but the thing that immediately just takes all your attention, you see this mummified hand that's attached to a silver chain, and for whatever reason, you're just obsessed with the sight of it. That's what you do. Barton.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't roll after that last. Neither did Parafel, but
that's fine. Borgin. It automatically does roll for you, but
yeah.
Curse the undead horror as he takes a swing.
Go for it. That's a miss there. All right, gentlemen. Nope, Parafel.
I guess he heard Grimlock shout out that he needs help, so he will take off that way.
But you didn't hear him say he needed help. You heard him say that those guys were dead. When he's down here yelling, he's too far away.
And I wasn't yelling.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't yelling. I'm just going, hey guys, Jolliman, I'm looking for them, but I'm not yelling.
He was talking about what they were talking about initially.
Down there, he won't go.
Yeah, he just that these two guys, or at least one of them, you think is dead. Nobody's been able to determine whether Bjarni is dead. Or
he saw Garton head that way, so he knows Garton's going to help him. He'll continue searching around and see if there's anything that can help us in here.
You're just going to stay there?
Yeah, like I said, he's going to continue looking around the room. If he hadn't found anything on that body, he's going to look around the room. See if there's anything he thinks could help us.
Okay, normally it takes a turn to search anything, so you still got like 8 rounds to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sheriff, what do you want to do? You see Garton. He's kind of rummaging through Bjarni's stuff. It looks like he's looking for maybe something to help out his buddies. And then he's just kind of got the belt pouch open. He's just kind of staring inside of it, not moving.
That's unusual that he's not moving. I'm going to roll a wisdom check.
Yeah, Garton's usually kind of a twitchy little guy.
Yeah, failed it. Nothing wrong there. So I'm gonna, since Grimlock took off, I'm gonna follow him. I'm just gonna move my regular full move, as close down the way Grimlock came or went.
Okay. Well, I think you would have enough to get to here. We'll put you there.
That's fine.
And Java.
I rolled the wrong initiative. I want to attack with my Morning Star.
Go for it. No worries. Oof. And you guys just rotten luck on rolls tonight. All right, Grimlock.
So I'm assuming I hear the swinging. To
Yeah,
my
you
left?
hear fighting, but you can't see it, so you can't charge to it, but you can move to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue running. Okay, I get there. And that's half of my move exactly. So
Yep.
can I swing?
Yep, make a single attack.
Okay.
Hit.
That's it for me.
Poor thing.
All right, I'm gonna follow Jareth,
Ready?
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. And down. Journey is down. Rommel. Burn. So we're gonna roll dice, see who he goes. 1 to 2 is Grimlock, 3 to 4 is Borgin. And then, oh, he's just gonna keep bashing on Jolliman. Oof. You guys see Thrommel grab a hold of Jolliman and just Jolliman just kind of goes limp when he does. You can see the life drain out, and he just bites him in the neck, and you see blood just gushing, and you can see Thrommel's just drinking it in.
Is this the same thing I saw in Ravenloft?
Probably. I mean, if
With
you want,
I think it was Robbie's character, wasn't it?
yeah. I mean, he basically kills him by draining him. All right. End of the round. Roll initiative.
Am I not rolling a +10 now?
You are not. Nobody needs to. And I'm going to fix Jolliman's effects, though, because he doesn't need those anymore. Alrighty. Looks like everybody has rolled, but the 2 people that are down. Jareth.
All right, I'm gonna move around the corner and take a look at what we've got because I don't know yet. To there.
Yep. You got plenty of move left, but you come around the corner and you can see Jolliman. I see Thrommel holding a hold of Jolliman, and then he just flings him to the ground. You see blood is just all down his jaw. His chin, lower chin, just covered in blood. His chest is covered in blood, and he turns and looks at you guys. What are you gonna do?
I am going to move to in front of Borgin so that I can attack Thrommel. If I've got enough move to do that and still attack.
There? Yeah.
That's right.
That would be about half your move, so yeah, go for it.
All right.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's it.
Hey, Mike.
One second. Fairfell. Alright, give me your question.
Yeah, he's gonna holler out to Garton because he knew he went down there to help. Say, hey man, you have any luck with him? And if he doesn't receive an answer at Garton's turn, he'll go check next round.
Now, that sounds like a rat instead of a vampire. That is pretty lame. Try this on. Alright, so sorry, repeat what you said. I was actually distracted.
So
Sorry.
he's going to call out to Garten and ask him, hey, are you having any luck with our comrades down there? And if he doesn't get an answer, he'll go down there next round and see what's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't respond.
Okay. So he could actually move now then, huh?
Yes.
What he'll do, he'll move down there, see what he sees.
See to move to Garten?
Yes.
See the kind of what I described to Gareth. He's just kind of looking in Morgan's belt pouch, just kind of staring inside of it.
All right, he'll reach out and shake him.
He snaps out of it. That's your action.
Yeah.
All right. I need Grimlock. Do me a favor. I know you love this. Make a save versus spells -2. As Thrommel looks into your eyes. Woohoo! You saved. All right, Garten. You're back. You come to and Jareth is gone. Paraphil is standing next to you, shaking your shoulder, and you don't realize why everybody's moved.
Morgan didn't.
Where'd everybody go?
I must have skipped you. I'll come back.
Okay.
But he still sees those two down, so he's still trying to find a potion or something that can help.
All right. Yeah, and in fact, you
he's
don't even
asking
know.
where everybody go.
You don't even know why you were looking. Why you stopped looking. So what I will do is give me. You're going to keep looking. Is that what you? Is it what you wanted to keep looking?
He's
All right.
still looking.
Give me another save versus spells. +2. Oh
Oh,
man!
it doesn't matter.
No, you missed by 13. So you start looking around again, and the same thing happened last time. All right, Morgan, your go. Sorry.
No big deal. I'll attack.
I must have hit the button twice. Oof. Malachus is down. Darny's down. Barthane. You can definitely hear the fighting going on around the corner.
All right.
Can't charge in, but you can move in.
Right. I'll come over here and see what's going on before I do anything crazy.
Yep.
And just assess for now. And that's it.
All right. Remark.
All right, I am swinging at Thrommel. Cursing him for killing my friend. Calling upon the dwarven gods to make my axe bite into the sky. Let out a dwarven war cry, and
That is a hit. Oof. Alrighty. One
and
attack
is
this
it an
round.
even round? One
Nope.
attack. Okay, that's it for me.
The element is bleeding. Roll for initiative. Down. Bleeding. Careful, you see Garten start digging around again to see if he can find something, and he just does the same thing he did before when you found him. He just kind of looks in there and just stops moving.
All right, so he takes the belt pouch away from him.
Okay.
Obviously, there's something in there that's got him
Distract him.
enthralled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Certainly is.
So
What do you want to do?
then he'll turn away from him and pour the contents out gently onto the floor.
Okay, give me a save versus spells, please.
Oh,
You dump out the
is
contents
terrible.
of the belt pouch. You see this black bag. It looks like it's kind of covered in wax. That's the bag that the goblins gave you, full of the shiny dirt. See a couple of the things roll out, but the thing that immediately catches your attention is a silver sort of necklace, and attached to that is this mummified hand. And as soon as you see it, you're just like enthralled with it.
We couldn't save the night for nothing.
Poor thing. You guys cannot. That's terrible.
All right. I'm gonna try to tumble past all these clowns, get on the other side. Gonna give me some minuses on this, I'm guessing.
You want to tumble through those guys? Oh,
Yes, sir.
No, I won't
So-
give you a minus. I won't give you a minus. For your
So
party
how high
members.
is the how high is the ceiling here?
It's very high.
All right. So for dramatic effect, I'm gonna run, jump off this wall, and try to flip over these guys and land on this backside here.
Alrighty. Give me the roll.
All right. Here we go. Nat 20.
No, you make it. Woo!
All right.
Alright. Add the effect. And Morgan.
Oh no.
No! Your block.
All right, we're swinging again.
Oh, that.
Oh!
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna
Yeah.
take him out one hit.
Nice.
Oh man, it didn't. It didn't. It
Right.
didn't.
I get a second attack this round.
Yeah.
That was his third nat 20 tonight, by the way.
That's it.
All right. Garten. Give him. He woke you out of it, but he immediately dumped it on the floor. And I'm assuming you're just watching him.
Told you.
I'm going to
Yeah,
give me a save versus spells this time +2 because it's not you digging at it. Oh my god, guys. I think it just made us not be your night.
No.
Jareth,
All right, I'm attacking this sucker again.
go for it. That's a hit.
8 points
Ooh.
again.
And when you struck him last, you stabbed him and you feel the blade go in and then it just kind of goes all the way through him and he just kind of explodes in this cloud of black bats. Swarms through the room and then it flies out in this direction. And you just hear a laugh on the wind as it just billows out and kind of goes beyond you. All you guys is infravision and you can't tell where it went beyond that.
Well, hell.
Feels like.
So now what? Now what do we do?
Question.
Gentlemen,
Gone is gushing blood on the floor.
So what do I? I've fought a vampire before. Do I know anything about how to kill them? Did I not do something right? I mean, we killed a vampire before.
In Ravenloft.
Correct.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't my character know how to kill a vampire?
Do you know how to kill one?
I mean, personally, out of character, I do. I'm saying, would my character know from what we did in Ravenloft?
If you knew how to do it in Ravenloft, which you would need to explain to me what you did in Ravenloft that would kill a vampire.
Start, man, my brain is not that good. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't remember exactly how that ended. I know we fought a vampire.
You did, but you didn't kill him.
Oh, we didn't kill him. Okay, gotcha. That's what I couldn't remember. I figured, I knew we finished the adventure, but the answer is we didn't actually kill him.
If I cast Feign Death on Solomon, does that stop the bleeding?
I don't know. You'll have to link Feign Death because I don't know what it does.
Yeah, it's a little ambiguous, but it does say that I can end the spell at any time, but then it takes a round for bodily functions to begin again.
It's probably self only, would be my guess. You're gonna have to link it or show something. I don't know off the top of my head. It's not a spell that people normally use.
I can touch. It's touch on another person.
Yeah.
It says they can still be killed by like certain death, like if they were crushed by a landslide. But I don't know if it would stop the bleeding or not. I have no idea. I could just cast it for fun though.
Reaction occurs and damages. Addition. Give me a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom check. So you do you have religion? You gotta have religion.
I do.
Okay. So you know, based on your training as a priest of death, that undead creatures whom you abhor because they are the the exact opposite of what you want. You want to send things to their afterlife. You don't want them sticking around. So you guys study a little more about those things. You know that when they drain the life force out of something, that if that thing dies, they'll turn into some form of that in some cases. And in the fact of your feigned death, it says that it will delay the effect of that sort of thing. So what I'll say is that if you do that for a turn and plus however many rounds, that's 20, probably 30 minutes that you'll have before he turns, if he dies. It's not going to stop him from bleeding, I don't think.
It says it takes half damage, so I don't know if he takes a certain number of wounds per turn or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and cast it on him.
You could bind his wounds. You could do other things too. All right, you can go ahead and cast it. Anybody else? As far as you guys down here in the bottom.
I am waiting for Borgin to finish up what he's doing on Joloman, but if what he does has no effect, I'm going to drag Joloman's body or pick it up and carry him back to where the party is. Back to where the remainder of the party was, where their other downed comrades were.
So, 1 second. You cannot carry him and move. Heavy.
Drag him then, or get somebody to help me. Whatever. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, you can certainly get other persons. In fact, Borgin could probably carry him. No, not Borgin. But if the rest of them want to help you, they certainly can.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'm not very strong, but I'll do what I can.
You have to have the skill to bind somebody's wounds?
No.
Maybe we should do that.
Is that what you want to do? Bind his wounds.
Yeah, I'd like to try to do that.
You don't need to try it. It just works. What that
Oh,
does is it makes it to where he is not bleeding to death anymore. It doesn't make him conscious or anything, but it does stop the bleeding. So he's at -6.
Oh, good. That's pretty much what I wanted.
And you
At least
guys were
for
going to drag him up north. Is that what you were going to do?
drag,
Yeah,
carry.
get everybody together.
As you guys are arriving
We got
with
tell him he's hurt.
Jolliman in tow, you both see Parafel and Garton just kind of staring at the contents of Jarny's belt pouch laying on the ground.
I'll go over there, and I'm assuming I see that mummified hand
Thank you for the follow,
on the
Dagger.
ground there, and I'll hurriedly put that stuff back in the belt pouch. Say, guys, this is really valuable. We shouldn't be spilling this stuff all over the floor.
When you
And,
do, when you're picking up the stuff to throw it in the belt pouch, you do see the black bag of the art loam stuff that the goblins had given you.
Yep,
Is one of the things that was in his belt pouch. So.
got it. Yeah, I'll take notice of that, and I'll tell the party, hey guys, do y'all think this powder would help with any of our fallen comrades? And but I'm definitely putting that mummified hand away. I know its value, and I know it's precious, and I don't want that to get stepped on, destroyed, damaged, lost, etc.
Now, once you slip it into the belt pouch, Garton and Parafel kind of snap out of it, and they're like, again, they didn't even realize you guys were all around them now.
Where'd you guys come from?
To them, the world stopped.
Yeah, I'll explain to them that we chased.
It's a
we
pretty
found
fun adventure.
Jolliman. He
It's
was
it's
running
it's
from Thrommel, and
not
or he
highbrow,
had
but
encountered
it's fun.
Thrommel again, and so we had to kill Thrommel again, but only after he killed Jolliman. And so we've got Jolliman's body here, although he may still be alive if, but we think he's on death's door. But we were able to kill Thrommel, but he turned into a swarm of bats and flew off. So something tells me that there's something special we need to do to actually kill him, rather than just cut him into pieces.
I think I said we should have taken his head last time.
You did say that. Nobody
You
did.
did say that. You did say that, and I definitely didn't do that. I took the sword because I thought that was I thought we could identify him that way, and it would be less gory. I didn't realize if you were suggesting that we take his head because that was how you kill him. I thought you wanted to take his head so that we could show the people in town,
Yeah,
hey,
no,
isn't this Thrommel?
yeah, I didn't have secret information about killing him, but it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, okay.
That I also suggested to take his head. But anyway, can anybody heal Jolliman?
I got nothing.
Well, that's what I was saying. Maybe this powder could help, the goblin powder that they gave us.
Use it.
It can't hurt.
And keep in mind that you guys have various tools, and that one is like a pretty powerful thing to use. So be certain you want to use it.
Well,
what about
Grimlock doesn't know that.
Yes, she does.
That's why I said to the
Goblin
party.
was very specific to all you guys about that.
We may need
it
that.
is uber rare.
Our two guys that are dead.
I guess what I'm suggesting is that Grimlock doesn't know these guys' conditions. He doesn't understand the nature of what's wrong with them. So he doesn't. They're not moving. They're not breathing. So to me, that's as dire as it gets, right? So why wouldn't I want to use it under those circumstances?
So
that's what I'm saying.
Jolliman is breathing. Morgan bound
Okay.
his wounds before he bled completely to death.
Gotcha. And that's why I was asking you, when we fought that vampire in Ravenloft, he drained somebody to the point where they died, and he ripped their
Yes.
neck open and blood flew everywhere, but they were drained down to zero. And
Yes.
there was basically like a character that was dead at that point, dead. And that's why I was asking you, is that what I saw happen
It was
to
quite similar,
John?
yes.
The same thing.
I mean, we're talking about 2 ounces of blood difference
Okay.
between the two. I mean, that's how close Chalaman was.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be the one to apply this goblin dust. I'm going to give it to one of the healers. I'll give it to Borgin since he's a cleric and he can figure out who best to apply it to. This is not my specialty.
What happened to Brother Bjarni?
He's down.
Yeah, he got hit by the Banshee.
Death spell.
I'm gonna see what's wrong with him.
Give me a. You know what? So, this experience with this creature has given you some insight into life and death and the barrier between the two. So, if you spend a few moments looking at a thing, a living creature or something, or not a living thing, you can tell whether it's alive or dead, and you can tell that Malachus and Bjarni are on the cusp of being completely gone. Both of them.
Apply the loam.
Yeah, Jalaman is not. He, if given the chance to heal and recuperate, he will still be drained, but he won't go on to the afterlife. But those two, they're on the cusp of it. And it's not dust; it's mud with it's like a soft sort of mud with gold flakes in it. And a goblin said that you guys would have enough for one application for whatever it is you used it on.
Does anybody else have, I don't know, potions? Anybody have any healing potions?
Let me see what I have.
But I'd say pick one of them and give him the dirt.
I think we used everything, man. And they didn't have any healing potions in town for us. So I have nothing.
I have nothing.
And that's why Garten was looking through what Bjarni and Malachus had, was just trying to see if they had anything on them.
Well, Brother Bjarni, if he comes to, may have some spells he can use.
That's a good point. Let's get him up with the dust.
The mud. Let's do. I don't know.
The mud, yeah.
Let's get him mudded up.
Alrighty. So you take the mud out of the pouch, and you spread it all over his face and his arms and the tops of his hands. And you guys are sitting there. You wait probably 10, 20 minutes before you can see the color start coming back to his lips, but he is completely unconscious. He's at zero. It would be 0 hit points. He's just like there. He's not dead, but
he's breathing.
Yes.
All right, check his backpack. See if he's got any potions.
You want to check his pouch again?
Not the pouch. It said backpack.
Robbie, do you have anything in there? I don't.
Not in the backpack. There is a unidentified potion that was in my belt pouch, and there's a vial of holy water in there. I'm sure that's probably easily recognizable, though.
Oh yeah, the potion that he has in his belt pouch is brown. Doesn't look like the normal. Doesn't look like what you normally have for healing potions.
What's it smell like?
Dirt. Rock.
Who had the pouch? Malachus?
Look and see if Malachus has anything.
He does not.
I mean, if it's going to be 20 minutes, we may as well.
He doesn't have anything.
To get him back to town, then. Neither of my characters have any kind of healing ability. I mean, they didn't take really. The scream just burst your eardrums. They didn't take any kind of wounds.
Well,
to bind up.
While we're trying to figure this out, I will ask the party: does anybody have any insight on anything we may need to do to kill a creature like Thrommel? Since what we did the first time didn't work, and what we did the second time appears to not have worked because he turned into a bunch of bats and flew off. Does anybody have any knowledge of vampires and this type of creature and what you have to do to get rid of them?
I only know what the legend is, and the legend is that you cut off their head and bury it at a crossroads, and you drive a stake through its heart and bury it somewhere else. Bury the body somewhere else. I don't know if that works, but that's what the legend says.
Yeah, I don't know if Borgin would have insight as a cleric of death. I know vampires are super powerful.
Because it might make sense for us to go deal with that now before we go. With what strength we have left, because he's probably, I would think he's in some sort of weakened state since we just, did a bunch of damage to him.
Yeah, but he could be anywhere, couldn't he?
I'm assuming he went back to where we found him the first time.
Oh, that could be.
That's where he was resting.
In that coffin?
Yes. In that torture room.
Let's go see if he's there and kill him.
Well, like half the party's down, so.
Yeah,
I know. So is he. That's why he ran.
I know, but are we gonna carry all their bodies up there with us?
No, I'm thinking we leave him here in this room with the rug. Kind of put him in the corner for right now.
Well, it doesn't seem safe.
No, it doesn't. But having a vampire with a grudge against you doesn't seem safe either.
Yeah. It's your call, but my suggestion would be to go deal with the vampire before we leave. At least go check and see if that's where he is in that room, and try and cut his head off and take it with us this time. And
these boys are awfully brave
through the heart. And with that, I'll take one of my hand axes out, and I'll slam it against the wall. The point, one of the points of the blade, I was basically trying to remove the blade from the haft there. And so I've got just the wooden haft of that hand axe. And once I have that, I'll take the other hand axe and I'll kind of whittle the end of it to turn it into a stake.
Okay. Mark off one of your hand axes. After you get done, you think, wow, I probably could have used the bed to do that, but oh well.
More the merrier. Can you chop me off a steak made out of this bed?
Sure. Yeah, I'll just take my axe to it.
Yeah, it's a canopy bed, so it has some really long pieces that you could, make as many of them as within reason. Makes sense.
Yeah, while we're
waiting
for
who? What?
I'll make a steak for everybody. You said it'd take 20 minutes for Barney to come back.
Yeah, I mean it takes you like 10 each, making each one of those. It's not just snap your fingers and they're done. So
yeah,
so I'll make a couple more.
Somebody's got to stay here with with these guys. One person with these guys' bodies.
Garton will stay and watch them.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, we'll move Bjarni and Malachus and Joloman over into the corner of that room with the rug in it, and Garton will stay there, and the rest of us will head out very quickly to that area
where
where
are
we
you
fought
putting
the
them?
vampire the first time.
How big's the bed?
Right here? Shoot. I don't know. The corner of the room, man. Just put them in the corner of the room. The room with the rug in it. Put them in the corner. There you go.
First, you guys can move yourself.
And Garton is
Right
staying
he's
with
gonna,
him?
Yeah, and he's gonna stay invisible with them.
Thing going to stay with them?
Yeah, I'll stay here and watch these guys. They're pretty busted up. And I'm out of spells pretty much anyway.
Carafel, you going?
Yeah, he's going with them. He is going to go with them.
So I'm making sure the party stays together. I'm keeping everybody with me. But of course, I'm not moving silently. I'm not yelling and hollering, but
Second, please.
do you want me to stop moving?
Yeah, give me a second. Alrighty. Go ahead.
Come on, guys. Let's go. We're hustling. All right, what do I see when I get in there?
I'll let you get to
Rock
there.
right there.
As soon as Grimlock walks into the room, the door behind you, and you don't see this, it would be Jareth. You guys weren't looking up, you guys were looking straight ahead and using infravision, so it's kind of hard to see. But right as Grimlock went through the door, you see this green mist coalesce from the ceiling down to the door and immediately just slam it shut, and you can hear the latch as soon as it does, and it turns with a grin looking at Jareth.
I suppose it's initiative time.
It is. It is. Let me get some. You guys go ahead and do that. I'm going to get some decent noise going.
All right.
I wish there was a way to exclude people from initiative. I guess what we're going to do is we'll start with...
I probably rolled the wrong initiative if there's a door closed here, because I'm going to try and open the door, so that'd probably just be a regular initiative roll.
Yes, it would be.
I didn't think about that,
But
so that's
don't worry about it. You
Okay.
would definitely move after them anyways, regardless. So, all right, Jareth, you
Okay.
go. What are you doing, sir?
All right, lightning bolt from the sword. I'm not
Gonna
jacking
point
around
the
with
sword
this.
at him and throw the lightning bolt?
That's
It's like,
correct.
he's done fucking around.
All right.
hell it is.
Let me look at that because I need to make sure I know what level that is, because that will have an effect on something else.
1d6, so it's 10th level.
So 10th level would mean...
What is it? 60 plus 10 per level.
If only.
Length.
Distance, yeah. Oh, it's hitting a wooden door.
Something tells me the wooden door's about to go into
Kablooey.
splinters.
Yeah, it's got to save, and it's going to fail, I hope.
Lots more stakes.
So it's
Yeah.
10th level?
Yeah.
Yeah? So that would be... inch and a half of wood. And it is... about 2.25 inches. So, but I need to know that for later, because what that means is the bolt is going to reflect, because it won't be able to blow through the door. So go ahead and target him.
I think I targeted him.
Doesn't look like it. I'll do it for you. And then, actually, let me clear all targets and do it there. There we go. Nope.
Looks like it targeted me.
There you go. Now it's on you.
All right.
And 1 second. Let me check. All right. Do the cast from the attack.
Cat. I'm going to cast it.
You fail. Now then, roll the damage. Alrighty. Now the bolt hits the door and takes a large chunk of it out, but it doesn't go all the way through, and it reflects directly back at you. I need you to save versus spells. Oof. Oh! Oh! You take the full brunt of that blast through the blade.
Ouch.
Yeah, I just killed myself.
Ah!
Ouch.
Ah, that was awesome.
I'm at 0.
I show you at -14.
Oh, the front page of my character sheet still says 38. Yeah, I lost on a while back. I'm at -14.
All right.
Oh.
I just killed myself. Your job, guys. Avenge me.
Borgin.
It's so ends Jareth Silverhand.
This is the second time I've died to a lightning bolt.
Can I charge from where I am?
You certainly can. Just to be clear, he is still standing. It looks like it, burned half of his clothes, and he's got like a naked spot, and you can see some of his flesh is burned. But he is, with your new view into life and death, you can see that he is still ready to tear your head off your shoulders. So go for it. You're actually charging?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me add the effect.
So just to play devil's advocate a little bit here, did he stop the whole lightning bolt at that point, or does it go blow right through him and keep going?
It would go back and then hit over here, and then it could actually, if you want me to do the whole thing, yeah, it would hit probably Paraphil too. Because we do use ricochets. But I will let it end where the source, which was the sword. That's a hit.
Yeah, don't ask Parafel to save, because he cannot.
All right, Perfo, what are you doing?
He's magic missiling. Why does it keep targeting Jareth?
I don't target. I couldn't help but target myself as well.
And with the last bolt, he turns into a cloud of vaporous gas and starts going through the door here. But actually, when is your initiative? Yeah, that's what he did. All right, Grimlock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna blow that door open.
Give me a bin bars lift gates.
Okay. You want it in the sour or out in the open?
No, do it out in the open. You'll know. You slam into the door. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh, you guys got all these. There we go. That's what it was. Waypoints.
We didn't have rerolls, did we?
Do what?
We
No,
didn't
you
have any
didn't.
rerolls.
Nothing tonight, no. I'm guessing everybody that's rolled that wants to go has?
Oh, we're supposed to roll for initiative?
No.
Do I need to roll if I'm dead? Does this
No,
say
you
that?
don't. You're good.
Okay.
Alright, Grimlock, what are you doing? You gonna try to bash on the door again?
Well, you said I saw a green mist come in, right?
I didn't say you did. I said they did. They saw green mist.
Okay.
You didn't.
So
You're
I
trying to
didn't
bash
see
down the
green
door.
mist. Okay.
Nope.
In that case, but is the door locked, like from the outside?
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I've gotta get through the door.
Wanna
So
try
you
it
want me to
again?
do another.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I mean, does this mean I need to roll a 10 or less? Is that what this thing's telling me by being a 10?
Your target is 10, so you need a 10 or less. Yep. This is not just a normal door. This is a prison cell door that's locked and bolted shut.
But it's had half of it blown off, right, from the lightning bolt. So it should
It had
be
a
little
plank
weaker
shot.
then.
It is, and if you would have rolled a certain value, I would have given it to you, even if you had failed. But you didn't even
Okay.
get close, so.
Okay.
You're getting closer.
Yeah.
You got 10% better. Borgin.
Is the mist something that we could strike at, or is it gone by now?
The mist is already gone. You
Um,
can hear something bashing on the other side of the door, trying to get through. Sounds very angry.
I'm gonna unbar the door and open it.
You can just turn the latch and pull it and open it.
See any mist or anything?
You see Grimlock on the other side. You see the smoldering body of Jareth laying on the ground.
What happened?
Oh, you heard the lightning bolt too. It hit the wall, hit the door, and you could definitely smell the ozone from it.
I'm gonna look at Gareth and make sure he's truly well dead.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. You can definitely see that there is no aura of life coming from that body.
Where did
He
Thrommel
is
go?
incinerated. His hand is like the blade. The hilt is kind of melted around what's left of his hand. His flesh is just all burned and black.
Rommel turned into mist. So if he's
And
in
went
there
where?
somewhere, he dissipated,
Okay.
went away.
So I'll go look in the coffin where we found him initially.
Okay. The lid is closed.
Yeah, I'm opening it.
You open it up, and you see lying inside Rommel. His eyes are closed. His flesh is burned. He's got some wounds from magic missiles, but he's laying there, seems to be dead.
He's in here. Grab your stakes, man. And with that, I'm going to drop my axe to the ground. I'm going to grab that stake out, and I'm going to stab it deep into his heart. And right after I've done that, I'm going to pick up my axe, and I'm going to chop his head off. I'm going to chop his legs off, chop his arms off. I'm going to go ham on this guy, dude. I'm turning him into bacon bits.
All right. As soon as you stab him in the chest, his eyes fling open, but he doesn't move. You can see that his eyes are looking intently at you, and he wants to get up, but the stake through the chest has got him paralyzed. And then you cleave his head off, chop his arm by parts. You know, his eyes are still open. They kind of turn gray and close eventually. But he's in pieces.
Taking the head this time, right?
Yeah. And I'm going to take that head and I'm going to dump, I've got a vial of holy water. I'm going to dump the vial of holy water on the head.
It bubbles and sears and the flesh cooks off of it. The only thing left is just flesh melted into the skull, just burned flesh. Doesn't look pretty.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up in whatever I can find, a rug or a bag or something, a cloth robe, anything we have. I have a tunic with an air symbol in my backpack. If
There
I
you
need
go.
to, I'll roll
Use
it up in
that.
that.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
But
You can even create an item in your inventory and call it the skull, the head of Thrommel.
I guess Parafel will pick up what remains of Jareth and carry him back to the rest of the party.
Yeah, and Borgin can carry any. I don't know if Jareth had backpacks or anything that they might have left. Borgin can carry that back.
Oh, it's all incinerated.
Yeah, when he failed that save.
The only thing that remains is like the metal of that blade, and the hilt just kind of melted into his hand and wrapped around his arm. You want to cut his arm off, you could probably get it off, but it looks melted and ruined itself. So you guys gonna get back together?
Yeah.
Yep, and head out.
I'm gonna put you in the same room, and you guys can have a conversation.
We are operationally ineffective.
Yeah, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what.
So-
I need to take another break. I've been drinking a lot.
But when he said he did a lightning bolt, all I could think of was, oh my lord, that thing's coming all the way back down the hallway.
So
That's
oh yeah, no. I was looking at it and I said, I'm shooting straight at the door. The door's at an angle. It's not coming back down straight down the hallway. I'm the only one at risk here. And Jareth is not a wise man, so he just said, I'm gonna lightning bolt him, and so I did it, and I paid the price. That's just the way it goes.
You just say if everybody else down there had gone down, I was just going to send a fireball down there. And it would have probably engulfed everybody down the hallway, myself included.
Alright, so you guys collect your dead. Jolliman is not dead. He is at 0, though. Let me set that. Let's put him at 1. But Jareth and Malachus are both dead. And you guys make it back to town after a long, sad walk back home in the rain, the cold. It's nighttime. As you guys stumble back into town, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I definitely want to go get the head healer lady and go up to the temple and see if we can't get an audience with her to try and help out everybody that's been wounded and to give her news of Thrommel.
Second.
Is somebody on Vox or something?
I believe so.
Sure. So, one other thing. So, Jolliman, Jarny, and Jareth. Sorry, I'm sorting out experience while they were dead, so they didn't get it, so I had to pull them out to do it. We gotta get, where is Jolliman? So, where's the first place that you go to? I'm sorry.
Said he was gonna go talk to the head healer lady.
Your day? About what?
About healing up these guys who were hurt really bad.
And about Thrommel.
And to give her news of Thrommel.
Okay, so she's not the one that's been concerned about that. That's been Booker Chesterton and Jolene and that group that's been sponsoring you guys.
But I need to. The first person I'm going to go see is her because she's the healer.
Gotcha.
I may send. I'll probably send one of the party members that's still alive to maybe go fetch those people and see if they can join us up here, and we can fill them in as well. But my priority is to get to the temple where we can get people healed, including myself.
Okay. So you guys stumble in the temple. It's really late at night. It's not in the morning like this audio stuff would make you stop that. Shut up, I'm gonna play it. So you guys take your friends inside. You're greeted by the acolytes first. And one of them runs off to go get Yaday and come down to see what they can do. She looks at Jolliman and Brother Bajarni, and she says they just need rest. They can recover on their own. But I mean, she can heal. Let's see, who else is low? Where is Grimlock? There he is. Oh, there's Grimlock. All you guys. I mean, the people that are unconscious just need to rest, and you know, Jarny needs to rest, and you know he'll be able to within a day or two be able to summon his own healing powers to Pelor, and same thing with Jalaman.
I didn't know if there was anything she could do for the drains. You know, we have several characters that are drained.
Yeah, you certainly will. That's something else. I think, Jarny, you're high enough to do that spell, aren't you now?
What's that?
Restoration?
I don't think so.
I think you are. May not be. Let me look. Level 4 spells? Can you cast level 4 spells?
I think so, actually.
Gotta be
So I
seventh
thought
level.
it was fifth.
No,
Level
it
spell,
was
though.
actually
No.
higher than that, but I have a house ruled version of it.
Uh-oh.
It's
like
level
that.
4. I changed that a long time ago, back when you guys went to Ravenloft. Basically, it doesn't restore everything. It will restore 1 level each. So you would have to, let's see, Jalaman is like 6 levels down. And actually Jalaman I think is 4. Jalaman is 4, and I think Grimlock is 2. Looks like just 2. So 4, you need to be able to cast it 6 times. You won't be doing it today because you're unconscious,
Right.
you know, and you would have to rest and pray for the next day and that kind of stuff. So, how many days would that take?
I can learn it twice. I can do 2 4th level spells. So
3 days minimum.
yeah, how many levels are that people down?
6 total.
6 total. Yeah, it'd take 3 days.
Alright, so you guys have 3 days, and I'm just kind of hand waving a lot of this because we're towards the end, and I want you guys to be able to get some stuff completed that you want to. So, if you guys have anything else you want to do during the 3 days, you can stock up on if you were down anything. One thing I will say is that they were able to bring some potions from Verbabank. One of the caravans brought in some, and the Yade and Osler agreed that all of them should go to the party. So what you guys will have, I'll put in the party sheet here in a second.
Yeah, and of course we'll hand over the troll's blood that we have so that they can make more. Can I delete that out of my inventory now?
Yes, you may.
Had 2 jars. We've also got magic items to identify as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got that potion that hasn't been identified, and I picked up that longbow. I was carrying that.
Yeah, I've got a shield.
I think Parafel's got a couple items as well that are unidentified.
Also, you guys have some dead people. What do you guys want to do with them? You got Malachus and
Well, we'll
Gareth.
definitely give the healer, ask her if she can resurrect them, and we'll give them the option to come back if she can. No, and we'll of course offer to compensate her for her services.
Let me check real quick. She can attempt to resurrect Malchus, raise him, not resurrect him. And in fact, what level of spells can Barney cast?
Just up to 4th.
Oh, you can't cast 5th yet?
No,
Isn't
yeah.
that raised dead?
Yeah, raised dead. I don't get 5th level spells till like 9th level, I believe.
You are correct, sir. Yep, you got a ways to go. She
If I
can
quit dying,
Yeah,
I might get some experience.
So who has the longbow?
It's in my inventory, I believe. We put in the party sheet.
Yeah, do you want to put all the magic items that need to be identified in the party sheet?
Yeah, if you guys are going to attempt to identify them. Or you can certainly pay somebody to do it. It'll cost you 300 gold each.
Yeah, there's other items and we can get them all. We've got the cash for that.
Pile all that stuff in the party sheet. The potions on it should be identified. How they are. The extra healing and the healings. Those are the ones that they gave you. To res Malachus, or at least attempt to, it'll cost 6,000 gold.
Yep.
And she
our
can't.
rogue department.
She cannot res. She cannot raise Jareth.
Okay.
You're an elf, right? You're half
Half elf.
elf.
Well, in that case, I'll bury Jareth and have a little service for him, and then I will also, based on Jareth's advice before he departed this earth, I will go and find a crossroads and bury the head of Thrommel.
You might want to ask these clerics if they have any info on stopping a vampire for good.
Jareth, can you give me
Okay.
a percentile on the tower, please?
Yep, 1 second.
We need 6,000 gold.
Or Malchus, yes.
Is it wrong that I'm happy that Jareth died? Am I wrong for that?
No. No.
Because I know what he's going to roll now, and that makes me happy. This is what we call party evolution.
Getting the jewelry together to cover 6,000 gold.
You guys do that? I need to do something real quick.
I had a bunch of money.
Alright, I moved us to a separate channel real quick. So, the way I was going to do this, and I brought you down here to ask you if you want to do this. The sword is not melted. It just appeared that to them. It is going, I gave it a 10% chance to be able to bring you back. You rolled 5.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
Whether you want to do that or not, because I'm getting the impression that Charles thought that you were wanting to roll. I don't know if that was something he was implying, but if you want to keep the guy, I'm going to bring him back, and we'll do that tonight, and we'll end it on that. Or we can just say you're dead, and you can roll up another guy if you want to. I don't care.
No, I like this character.
Okay.
I was ready to let him go, but if the sword's gonna save me, I'll bring him back.
Yeah, it's definitely got a connection with your soul. Okay, I'll move this back. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Alright, so you take the head, you bury it at a crossroads. You guys were collecting gems to resurrect Malachus. Yes?
Yeah, I'm getting the money together.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll his travels so you guys don't. I'll do it out in the open so everybody can see it. Oh wow. He's got a 7 Constitution.
Oh, that's not good.
No, he may not make it. It's still going to cost
No. Right.
This is why she said it might. And honestly, I was going to wait until we could ask him, but I'm going to roll because I don't know if he'll be here next week. Here, I'm going to roll it. He made it.
Yeah.
He's going to have 6 gone.
Do you want me to just delete the 6,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry?
Yes, that will be sufficient.
Okay.
I will put him at 14 wounds, or actually no wounds, because you guys are going to rest and heal. I'm going to take him out of the party though, because but he was raised. Don't worry about that later.
I have a question, Mike.
Sir?
Magic shield, does it weigh less than a normal shield? Like armor does, or no?
No,
Armor, weapons, and such?
it doesn't. It doesn't. It's one of the things I've looked at, and the way they do it in 2E, which seems kind of winky. I kind of always the 1E version of it I like better. It was 0 weight basically, but in 2E the way they did it is that it still has the weight, but it doesn't have the encumbrance, which in 2E encumbrance is nothing. You know, yeah, they used to have bulky, non-bulky, and fairly bulky stuff. That's what the magic piece does away with. So when you're wearing full plate armor, it doesn't slow you down. As far as, you know, like, again, it never was a thing in 1E or 2E, but that's, if you read the rules, that's the way they define it. So that's why the armor, this magic still weighs as much as the normal stuff. Now, I may reduce some of it, like Elven Chain, I probably make lighter, some other things, but normal plate, you know, even if it's +5 plate, it's still going to weigh an ungodly amount.
So I definitely want to, you know, go to the head of the town as well and let them know what happened with Thrommel and how, you know, how he'd been tortured and, you know, all that was left of him was a vampire. I'll show him the fragment of his sword that we have, Fragarak. You know, I'll tell him what we had to do to deal with the vampire and how I buried his head not too far from here at a crossroads. I'll return the Valuna signet rings as well as the platinum and diamond ring, which I suspect was Thrommel's actual ring.
It was, and you return these items to Chesterton, and he actually cries a little. You know, he's like, you know, he's one of those very loyal servants to Thrommel. He was hoping, you know, for his the lady he follows, Jolene, that he would be found alive, but you know, he's sad. And you give him the rings and signets, and are you giving him the blade back as well?
Oh yeah, everything.
Yeah. And they're, you know, all the guards that are with him gasp when they see the broken blade, because it was like artifact level sort of a weapon that was destroyed. There is, you know, Booker Chesterton. He kind of goes through a range of emotions. At one point, he's kind of angry at you guys because you didn't rescue him. But you know, he understands it's not your fault. You know, you weren't the ones that kidnapped him and tortured him and killed him. But he says that he can assure you that if you can bring justice to his soul by finishing the quest that he set upon by destroying the temple, that your rewards will you will be rewarded with lands, gold, jewels, whatever you wish. And in fact, he says that they have brought in some part of the caravan that came in brought in the potions that they gave you. They have a suit of armor for each one of you. I'm gonna say you guys can tell me what kind you want, not as far as magic or anything, but plate or chain or whatever. and they will have that suit of armor for you.
Well, I already have plate mail. I mean, unless it's going to be some sort of enhanced plate mail. Like
No,
dwarven.
it would be normal plate mail, but it would be, something with, it would have like the Valuna insignia on it and that sort of stuff.
Okay, well, I'll switch to that, but I don't think it's any different than what I have.
There are different types of armor that you may want to look at that are, even so far as the field and full plate stuff. Those will start, messing with your movement rates, I think. Maybe they don't. They're just really heavy.
Gotcha.
So that goes for all you guys. Robbie, any of you guys, including Core Thing?
Not big on armor myself. I'd be spending most of the time just trying to learn what the hell these other scrolls are that we have.
Oh, okay. You still got them on you? Are they in the inventory for?
They're on me. There's like 3 or so scrolls that we didn't get identified while we were down in there. So I would take the time to just memorize as much read magic as I have to try to get those things learned.
Has everybody grabbed potions already?
Actually, no, I didn't.
I didn't grab any.
I'll go ahead and throw these scrolls into the party sheet.
I'm identifying those because all you need to do is read magic to see what they are.
Oh, okay.
If you guys want to ID anything, the head of Thrommel we can get rid of. There's a bow.
Oh, there's a spell book too. I gotta identify.
So how do I like shift click an item or something, or just drag one of them? How do I do that?
Grab the little shield.
Yeah, but that grabs all 3 of them.
No, mine grabs one at a time.
Yeah, I think you have to shift or alt or something to grab everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But you just grab the button thing and it'll grab one.
Alright, so we got.
I just grabbed a potion.
There's 3 things that need to be identified.
A spell book.
Where did that spell book come from?
From my, I don't remember where I grabbed it. I think
because I would have put.
I can't remember where I found that thing. But yeah, I found a spell book.
Oh, this is the stuff from the alchemy lab.
Yeah. So yeah, the scrolls and the spell book came from the alchemy lab. Man, it's been so long, I forgot all about that stuff.
Wasn't the book like the thing that had the rituals for making that monster or whatever that was in there? The Frankenstein monster?
I think that was a different book.
Okay.
Just making sure I'm not missing anything in here. Because I grabbed a mess load of stuff from that alchemy lab. Oh, there was these multicolored sticks.
They were chalk.
It's chalk, man. It's chalk, man.
It's magic chalk. Let's see. Yeah, I mostly just got a bunch of papyrus and vellum and stuff. Oh, wax sealed scroll. We don't know what that does. Let me throw that in there. I don't even think we were brave enough to open that. So back in town, I would definitely.
It's the one that had a pentagram on it.
Yeah, I'm brave enough now. So I would definitely, when no one's around, so I can't hurt anybody else, crack that bad boy open. After, I think I already cast Detect Magic on it once before.
And it's magic?
Yeah, so... I'll get ready to make a new character here. I'll go ahead and crack this wax-sealed scroll open and
you're gonna
learn whatever dark secrets it has.
Gonna try to read magic it to see what it is, or what?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna cast Read Magic on it and see what we get.
Yeah. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
So we've got a bow, we've got a potion, a shield. And the spell book I'll have to look up later because I'm not sure what that is. I don't want to spend time trying to find it. So you got 3 things you want to identify. If you guys want to have Kijim ID, all that stuff for you, it'll cost 300 gold each. That's 900 gold.
Yeah, Garten can cover that.
All right, go ahead and mark those off. I will ID the items.
Ooh,
And I think that's everything.
nice.
So how does my don't I lose experience when I get restored or whatever? Doesn't it go to like the very beginning of the level?
It should, but that's not the way I'm house ruling them, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
In old AD&D, you would actually literally lose the levels, and then when you got restored, it would put you back at the minimum amount to be that levels. But I'm not worried about it right now. So
Okay.
I can't really manage that easily in Fantasy Grounds. I do other things. All right. So everything's ID'd. You guys go ahead and grab what you want out of there. Leave the sealed wax thing because that's what poor thing is using. Have you? So, what day are you going to do? Are you going to do this on like the second or third day?
Yeah, I would do it on like the second day because I need to rest and memorize a ton of read magic spells to get through all of this.
Okay, so Bjarni, go ahead and remove your wounds. All you guys that have wounds, you can remove them from on the front of your character sheet. Just set them to 0.
Who took the potion of hill giant strength?
Borgin.
You can't use it.
The fighter thing.
It's warrior only.
How do I set the wounds to 0, Mike? It's not letting me.
On the front of your character sheet where it says wounds, can you not just set to 0?
I try clicking on it, I don't get nothing.
Just type a number after you've clicked it. Does it not do anything?
No, just the little hand stays there.
Okay, I'll fix it. Maybe I've got it set to GM edit only.
This divine scroll has restoration on it, but what level is that?
That
If
one
that's-
would be a high enough level to cast the full one.
Yeah, that would be a full-blown restoration, so we should hang on to that. If you want to carry that, or I can carry it, either way.
You guys are going to be healing each other. You've got 2 clerics between the 2 of you that can heal.
I don't think my max hit points is correct anymore.
Why's that? Oh, you may be
It
level
used
drained.
to be.
Oh, you're not level drained. Did you ever get hit? I don't think you did.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I got hit twice. My max hit points used to be like 43 or 47 or something.
But your max is 43. You've just got 3 wounds right now.
I don't see any wounds, and I see my max is 26.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Let me close
Here-
it.
you show 43 to me.
He's looking at the combat tracker.
Even the combat tracker to me doesn't show that. But don't worry about it. You're fine. Database just maybe slagging between the 2 for whatever reason. I'm not sure. All right, so you guys are all kind of sitting around the table. Minus Corthane, who is off in a secret place, opening up a scroll with a pentagram on it. And you open it up, and I need to stop this music because this music just does not fit.
It's nice knowing you guys.
You're ready to reroll, right?
Yeah, I'm getting my shit. I'm opening some books and looking up new character concepts right now.
Yeah.
Find a husk of an elf laying somewhere.
But there's still an arcane scroll in there, guys, and a longbow and a shield.
Yeah, I dropped those in there. I'll be the scroll. I'll be learning soon.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I already did that one. My bad. Put that back in my inventory.
Yeah, none of that is stuff I would use. So I already have a +2 shield, so I don't need that magic shield.
Can anybody make use of a magic bow?
When I get a new proficiency slot open up.
On the first day, I definitely would have let you guys know about this thing, though. If anybody wants that scroll of protection from undead.
So
Boy,
you
that would have been useful.
Yeah.
So you start reading the scroll and trying to determine what it is, and you start hearing these sounds around you that sound like screaming people and chains clinking and shadows just darting left and right around you. And you look up. You remember? You ever watch Hellraiser, right?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
exactly
Okay.
what I was thinking.
So you look up, and your walls are where you're at is now just like a four walled room, just like 20 by 20. The walls are just dripping blood. There's hooks and spikes and metal things just all over the place with pieces of flesh hanging off of them. And you see this demonic creature just kind of coalesce out of smoke and blood off the floor. And he says, "Why do you call me?"
Oh man.
Wrong
Can
number.
can I see the scroll in my hand still, or is it gone?
Oh, it's burned up and gone.
Oh boy. I'll say I seek forbidden knowledge.
The demon seems to be surprised that it's you. You get the impression he's like looking around where he's at. He's looking at you intently, and then he kind of looks around and he says, "You're not very smart. You're not protected. Why should I not just rip your soul out of your body and return to hell?"
Well, if you did that, what deal could you make with anyone of this plane? All you would have is my soul, and you would return back. When
Souls are good.
We could strike so much more, though. I seek knowledge, and there must be something that you seek on this plane of existence, aside from the soul of a measly elf.
He reaches out with a claw and like he's wanting to just grab a hold of you and tear you apart, and he stops himself and he pulls it back and says, "I have a task for you."
I'm listening. Oh man.
So what he wants you to do is he wants you to go dig up Jareth. And that's all he tells you. And he says,
Okay.
"Do that before the next day or I'll come back." And he poofs, he goes away. I'm going to put us back in the other channel.
Okay.
The notes have been passed.
They have!
All right. Okay.
So you tell me what action you would like to take.
Yeah. As soon as
you don't have to be specific if you don't want to.
right, I won't be specific, but as soon as I get the chance, I will I will take the day. I will rest up and I will memorize my invisibility spells and such. I will set all my spells in a minute here, and then I will sneak out and do the thing. But first I'll go to a. I imagine there's like a general store or something, because I don't have the tools.
Yes, there absolutely is.
All right, so I'm gonna go buy myself a shovel.
Okay,
And
yeah, you can certainly do that.
All right,
Cost you
and
5
maybe
copper.
some.
They're dirt cheap.
Sure. And I need some canvas and like a decent size like wheel cart or something like that.
He doesn't have any canvas, but he has some large sacks.
That'll work. I could just get a few of those, and
It'll
that should be
cost
enough.
5. It'll cost 5 silver for a wheelbarrow. Basically, is what it is.
All right, I'll give up.
What did you do with the wheelbarrow? It's okay, albino.
All right, I'll just give him a gold piece for all this stuff, and I'll just say I was never here.
He just kind of nods. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
You got any lime? Any lime? Big sacks of lime would help.
A vat of acid? Anything like that?
And then yeah, I'll go get some rest. I'll study my spell book for the remainder of the evening. Actually, I don't even need to do that. To be honest, I have this cloak of elven kind. But no, never mind. I do need this because I need to conceal the wheelbarrow and stuff. So yeah, I'll rest up. I'll memorize invisibility and 10-foot radius and all those spells, and I will get started on that task early in the morning.
You're gonna do that the same day or the day after?
It'll be the day after. Or oh wait,
Remember?
let me see. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Let me just check something because I think I already have. I think invisibility is the only 3rd level spell I even have available. So yeah.
You could swap
So
it
it's
out
pretty-
for something.
No, that's all I got. So it's already memorized. It's
Okay.
literally my only option. So yeah, immediately after I get all the stuff, I will cast that spell in a secluded area, concealing myself and my my tools, and then I will head to the site to do the thing.
Alrighty. So you go out there and you do the thing.
I try to keep an
And-
eye out, obviously, see if anybody notices.
No, with your invisibility, I mean, it pretty much shrouds everything you're doing, you know. So, I mean, if somebody was really paying attention, they might see a little distortion where you were at, but nobody's really paying attention, especially there.
Okay.
And you get your bundle and wrap it up and take it where?
Well, I guess I take it back to the place where I opened the scroll in the first place, and
Okay.
and just wait, I guess.
All right. Let me move you to the other channel real quick. I'll leave you guys with the sweet sounding music instead of the hellscape. All right, sorry that took so long. My screen kept flipping around on me. So you
okay.
wait until night falls, and then as soon as the sun, the last beam of light, goes beyond the horizon, the room takes on that same sort of Hellraiser, sort of atmosphere, and the thing coalesces again in front of you, and he says, "Good," and he rips the sack open, and he reaches down, and he makes a mark on his forehead, and then he says some words that you don't understand. I mean, imagine like the black speech that Gandalf was saying. It makes the room shuddery. I mean, the lights. There's no light in here, but you just feel the earth and just everything's just revolting at what he's saying. And then he says, "Shall live," and then he vanishes. And then you hear a gasp as you can see that your friend Jareth breathing. I'll move you back to the other room.
All right.
Alright, we're back.
I'll say, Jareth, welcome back to the world of the living, my friend.
What took so long?
Well, let's just say that things had to happen that you don't want to know about, and I'll try to help him up.
That's good. Thanks.
That's good.
When you help him up, you notice that at his hip is his blade, and he's wearing all the burned remnants of what he had on, but the only thing that still survived is the sheath, his belt, and the sword. Everything else is melted and burned.
Ooh. We need to get you some clothes, my friend.
I'd appreciate it. I've got some money stashed with the local guild of the Night Guild.
Yeah, I don't know if you can go out like that. Why don't you give me some
I'm
of that
telling
money?
you. I'm telling you. Here, contact this guy.
Yeah, I'll do whoever I need to contact. I'll head out and I'll get this guy some clothes and bring him back at least something so he's not walking around with burnt garments or his willy hanging out.
Yeah, you can at least cover it up with a short sword. Oh.
Oh, that was cold.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Must be the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so if you guys would like, what we can do is we can assume that next week we're ready to get started again from here. Everybody will have been, had their stuff, the restorations cast. If you guys want, you can discuss, between you and Frankie, you and James can either talk about, if you want to tell him what you know, you can. You don't have to. And if you want to tell the party, you can. You don't have to. If you want to, let's do that tonight so it's fresh on our minds.
Yeah.
If not, we can skip on and go to next week.
No, it's fine. Jareth is an elf, right?
Half
elf.
Ah. I already regret my decision. No. No, I'll tell Jareth, and I would highly advise Jareth that you don't tell anybody else about this, and I'll just PM you.
Right.
So while they're doing that, does anybody else have anything they need to discuss, or are we good? I'll look up the spell book, but everything else that's in the party sheet, you guys need to get out of there. So the shield and scroll of protection from undead, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the scroll of protection from undead. I'm guessing that needs to go to a caster of some sort. I couldn't do anything with that. And the magic longbow and the magic shield, I don't think we need, right?
Was there anything in that spell book, or was it just a blank?
I don't know where he got it from, so I will have to go back and see if I can figure it out. That's why I'm saying that is there, and don't worry about it. Everything else needs to be done. And somebody wants that longbow. Don't discount that. Somebody said that.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Paraphil will take it. He can't use it, but he'll hold on to it in case anybody needs it.
I think Corthane was eyeballing it too.
I'm pretty sure I know.
Corthane can have it.
What, the bow? No, I can't use the longbow. If it was a short bow, sure, but not.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you could.
No, the spell book. I'm pretty sure I know what session that was, so I'll go back and I'll watch the video and see if I can identify.
Yeah, if you can just give me a general idea of when it, where it was, I can go back and figure out what it was. I don't remember there being a spell book, so my brain is just not coming up with anything. So
I hope that's not just my normal ass spell book.
Do you not have one in your inventory anymore? Because if not, that's what it is.
It might be. Let me check. But it wasn't identified or anything, so that's.
It was identified when I looked at it. It was green.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Well, then never mind. Yeah, I don't see my spell book, so that must be what that was. Give me that thing.
Okay. Back. Yeah, you're confusing me, man.
I try to steal my spell book. Yeah, the only other thing I'd want to be doing is trying to find anybody who sells scrolls that I can, scribe into my book, because I'd be pretty light on scrolls. I only got, or spells. I only got 1/3 level spell.
Well, you
You only
guys
have
do have
one?
access to Kijum, who
Yeah.
is one of the wizards in town. That he is not the trainer, but he provides various. He does identifications and he provides scrolls for some of you guys. So
Okay.
he's certainly available as long as you're working with, the party who is working with. That's why he was brought in. So
Right.
You said you only have one 3rd level spell in your spell book?
That's right.
Which one is it?
Invisibility 10-foot radius. It's a good spell, but I mean,
I would say you can learn fireball, fly, and water breathing from Paraphil.
yeah, I think we were talking about that before.
Yeah.
We never got around to like making the rolls to see if I would learn them or whatever.
So you
I would
have about 3 days. So
yeah.
we'll let you do all 3 of those. Just roll the rolls right now and see.
All right.
And we're going fireball, fly, and what was the other one?
Water breathing.
All right, I'll just do them in that order. So that's fireball,
fly,
and water breathing.
Got them all. There you
go. All right, pretty good at memorizing spells.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we will pause there, and unless anybody has anything else they want to know beforehand, I will say that Jareth is going to be. You guys will see him. So I mean, I assume that Jareth, unless you're going to hide yourself. I mean, are you?
I am not.
Okay.
I am not going to hide myself.
So
yeah, we should come up with a story.
Yeah, work that out right now, because I like I said, I want to do that while we're fresh in our minds. So next week when we come back, we can just start from there.
All right. So I think we just tell them that I was out studying in the confines of the cemetery where it's quiet, because that's where I do my best studying, and this guy actually just climbed his ass out of the grave, as hard as that might be to believe.
Hey, weirder things have happened.
Indeed.
My story is just that I have unfinished work to do.
Oh, there you go. That's even better. Okay. Oh.
You definitely seem to.
Tell the group. Yeah, that's what we'll tell the group.
I have unfinished work. There's something in the bottom of that temple that I need to deal with.
And I feel compelled to help. So.
Well, I understand that you've got something to deal with in the bottom of that temple. All I could say is that maybe not with a lightning bolt.
Not right
Find
next to the
way.
wall. Not right next to the wall, anyway.
But
lightning bolt.
I definitely want to go talk to Droon and let him know what happened with Thrommel and everything, so that he can let his that lady know, the other druid.
To be honest, he doesn't really care about Thrommel. He's mostly concerned about what the temple is doing. I mean, so he is interested in it as far as that. What's going on there, and how far you guys have managed to get, and what you've done, that kind of stuff he's interested in.
I was telling him more because I know what was the name of the lady that we rescued or whatever. I know she was interested because she was looking for him, and he talks to her.
Gotcha.
The lady that looked like a hill giant or whatever had taken on the form of a giant.
Yep. Give me a D20, Jareth, please.
You got it. Just straight, not against anything?
Just straight D20, yeah. And you want to... Okay, good. So, I lied. You have a cloak of elvenkind. Everything else was...
Ooh.
So you have the cloak and your sword. Everything else... I'm going to leave the basic stuff in your inventory.
Yeah, the
because
stuff
I
I
assume...
can just buy in town?
Yeah, but those 2 other things I left.
Okay.
So, and the same goes for you. If you want to have, they're providing you guys with a fine suit of armor for each one of you. So, if you need something, just drag and drop. Obviously, for you, studded leather or leather, it's not that expensive. So,
Yeah, I'll just
So it
get
doesn't
a suit
matter.
of leather. I'll put some leather in my inventory.
did Jellman? I thought Jellman was wanting some kind of armor. Weren't you
Yeah, I wanted
asking
some
about
plate
that?
mail. I wanted some plate mail.
Did you put that in your inventory? I
I
don't
will
see.
do that right now.
I'm gonna nuke your chainmail, and you can do your plate mail. By the way, one of the things I don't want to say anything.
So the restoration stuff,
Yes.
that says it ages both the recipient and the caster by 2 years. per
Yeah,
caster.
that's when you're doing the big version, not the little version.
Okay.
I just copy and
'Cause
pasted it there. Yeah, don't worry
Gotcha.
about it.
Cool. I mean, I know it's not going to be much for like a dwarf to take a couple of years hit, but I'm just a human.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, the lesser one is not a big. It just restores one level, and that's all it does. It doesn't do any of the rest of that stuff it talks about. You'd need the higher level version to get that stuff.
How do I get to items so that I can get a suit of armor?
Go to records and items.
Records. That's what it
Yep.
is. Yeah, I did
Anything
look
is
up. Full plate mail is better, and it does weigh 20 more pounds, but it is definitely better AC than the plate mail I was wearing. I didn't realize that.
so. Go ahead and delete the stuff you're taking out, unless you're going to give it to. You're going to hire somebody and give it to them. Otherwise, just kind of just remove it. They'll swap it out for you.
Yeah, I was going to bring the plate mail back to the armor smith that tailored this for me and tell him to, find another dwarf that might be able to use it or something. But I'll definitely put it in the party inventory. Or if I need to give it to the people that are giving me this new armor, that's fine too.
Borgin is going to go to bed. We'll see you guys next week.
Not
See ya.
Jason.
Good night.
Take care.
Good night.
So I think we got everybody covered.
I was just
And with that, we will pause it. I'll go ahead and shut down the stream and be back in bed.